Welcome back to my Creative Chronic Life, and today I am back with part 3, or the final part of my Hobonichi Techo 2025 cousin setup, and this is going to be the final part. I had a little issue with uploading part 2, because the footage ended up becoming really dark, and B, for some reason the first time I uploaded it uploaded upside down. I'm not quite sure why that happened, so I had to delete the original upload and then make sure that it was faced the right way around, and then I loaded the exact same footage back up and it posted the right way around. It was really frustrating because it took me all night to actually upload the video for some reason. But now that's up today. Today is Friday, so it's up today, 1st of November. I did mention that I had an issue in that previous video with recording in the dark. Basically, we've had time change in the UK, and the evenings get dark quite quickly now, so we have a much shorter day. So by the time I've got up, got other things to do, I seem to forget that, hang on a minute, I need to do this early on in the day rather than later on in the day. So fingers crossed this will be the final video for this Hobonichi Techo 2025 cousin, and then the rest of them I'll be doing them in the morning when the lighting is much brighter. So where we left off in the previous video was that I set up the year at a glance, and then I set up the beginning page, the 2025 Hobonichi Techo section, and I think at the time I was going to continue on planning with the index page. Now I've actually already recorded the index page, just laying down the washi tape and adding some stickers and things like that. That footage in itself is just a little bit darker because it started to get dark and I didn't realise, but I'm still going to pop that in just in case you want to be able to watch how I laid down the stickers and what I actually used, etc. So I'll pop that before this section here. So this is where we left off last night. I finished this first page by decorating with some vellum, and here's the little pocket from Stick with Kate. I'm just showcasing by adding some stickers in there. This is the 2025 page and the year at the glance. And what we're going to do now is use the Josephinebowdesigns washi from the advent calendar last year, and I'm going to use this washi to stick across the top where the months are. So I'm going to cover up the months entirely, and then I will go over with a different sticker, just because I didn't actually have anything in the correct size to fill these stickers in. Now of course I've got sticker paper, I could have just cut it and made my own, but I liked the purple in this washi tape, and I thought it went really well with the purple, pink, green, blue theme that we seem to have going on from the beginning of the planner. So all I'm going to do now is just add the washi strips, and then I have some leftover stickers from Harrietwrightdesigns Functional, which I'll just place over the washi, and then I've got some foiled monthly scripts. I've got some foiled scripts from Littlebloompaperie, which I will pop over the top, and that's what we'll do for now. this a bit longer than expected to place down all of the washi tape and then the stickers over the top and then the foil stickers, but it's really cute and I really like how it turned out. I'm just going to go back and flip through from the beginning. I really liked how it turned out. It goes really well together and it's really cohesive. So what we're going to do now is we are going to decide which tabs we are going to use. I have these sage green ones from Stick with Kate, and then we have the foil tabs from Josephinebowdesigns, and I'm not quite sure which ones I'd like to use because the foil are really cute, just as the green sage ones are. Obviously I could use both for both, like the foil on the top and then the green at the bottom, so just trying to come through with a decision. I think that for now I'm going to use the sage green tabs because I think it goes more cohesively with the outside of the planner itself. I may decide to change my mind and add both at a later date, so we're just going to now figure out which is the best way to do it. But what I realised was that I actually lost some footage, unfortunately, so this is kind of where it stops now. And then I explained at the beginning of the video that this was previously recorded, so now we're just going to get stuck into the flip through of the planner. So now that you've watched that section, what we're going to do is we're actually going to just have a little flip through, because what I did was I actually finished planning the entirety of the pages that I needed to. I just kind of got on with it because of the lighting, and I thought it was best to get it done, and then I'll come back on and share with you exactly what it looks like. Now, if I haven't already mentioned, I picked up this planner in a Facebook D-stash. The cover is from Rosy Life Planners, and again it's from a D-stash, but I know that these covers are still available. Now, in the previous video I was deciding if I wanted to keep this for this one or, you know, vice versa. I'll definitely be keeping this cover. I took it off the other day and I tried to fit it into my other covers, and I just love the feel of it in this manner. Now we're just going to go to the first page. So I think that's where I left you off the other day, was where I put down the Josephinebow Vellum. Is it Vellum? Yes, Vellum. I actually printed this out at home myself. So this was a printable that I picked up from Josephinebowdesigns, and then I printed it at home. I did some on sticker paper and I did some on vellum as well. If you do ever print on vellum, you just have to make sure that you don't kind of smudge your fingers straight away on it. You must leave it to dry. Pick it up with the corners with some tweezers and leave it to dry for a good few hours, if not 24 hours, and that'll make sure you get, it lets all the ink dry. It may look like it's dry, but it's not going to be fully dry at all. And you can't actually go over and use a hairdryer with these, because if you do, what ends up happening is because it's vellum, it crinkles a lot and it will kind of like shrink up, so be just careful of that. So I printed this out on vellum, and then I used this sticker pouch from Stick with Kate, and then I later went on and added in the corners from Littlebloompaperie. These are the scalloped corners, and then I added the little love hearts and the little embellishments all over. And then I found some little foiled silver love hearts from Harrietwrightdesigns, and I thought I would go with the silver and the pink theme. Now, I have since asked Littlebloompaperie if she'll be doing these in her shop. Again, she won't, unfortunately. So if you did want anything specific in terms of pink foiling, no more foil anymore, but you can still get the scalloped foils. You won't just be able to get them in the pink. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that to you. And then that's all I've done for this page. And then the next page we have was, I think one of two things happened. I laid down some stickers and then I decided, well, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it, and this is what it ended up looking like now. Now on the off glance it looks like there's lots and lots of stickers, which of course there is, but mainly I laid down this sticker, then I laid down this one, then I found this one, and then I thought, I need, you know, the little Bob icon to have some friends. And then I went through my sticker album of like leftover stickers, and I just thought, I know I'm not going to use them in any other way, so why not just have them stuck down in this planner and then it's there for me to look at, and I can actually, funny enough, because a lot of these have come in destashes, some I've purchased, some were given in like Patreon boxes, etc, etc. So what I'll start off, I remember some of them but not all of them, because some of them came in a destash. So we'll start off with this. This is from the Josephinebowdesigns, Littlebloompaperie. The washi tape underneath is from Littlebloompaperie. The little dividers underneath in black and white, Littlebloompaperie. And then we go on to the yellow umbrella, the yellow mushroom, and the yellow flower, and the yellow butterfly, I think are from Paper K. We've got Littlebloompaperie, Littlebloompaperie. We've got planner bow stickers, Littlebloompaperie, planner bow stickers. We've got paper chic plans, which is no longer available anymore. And then we've got OK Doodle, and we've also got a couple more OK Doodle, and then I think, yeah, OK Doodle. This is from Little Friendly Designs, and then we've got like pink marshmallow. We've got a couple of Harrietwrightdesigns, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can really remember, because some of the majority of them were in a destash. But you know what, I actually really like how it turned out. I was a bit skeptical at the time when I was laying them down. I got about halfway through and I thought, oh no, I don't like it. And then I thought, I've got some unglue, which I thought I'll just use and I'll just take it back. But then I think, you know what, worst comes to worst, if I really don't like it, all I've got to do is just stick the page down and it's absolutely fine. And then I left it a day or so, and then I came back to it and I had to look, and I thought, you know what, it's super cute, it's fun, it's all the stickers I've collected along the way, because I didn't really have an actual need for them in my everyday memory planning. And like I said, I don't usually go for colour, so you can see here, these are all the colourful items that I've got, but unfortunately I don't use because they're so colourful. So this has made it be that this is my colourful planner for 2025. So I'm glad I finally got a use for them. And then when you turn over, we'll start off with this page, and this is from Josephinebowdesigns, and then I decided that I needed to add a little bit more, so I went off and I added these little heart dangles from Littlebloompaperie, and then we've got a little plant pot and then a little hanging plant pot at the top there, and that's also from Littlebloompaperie. It was a freebie in a order that I had, and it was on transparent paper, so I love that, just adding a little bit of the green in there. And then this is the section that we came up with together. You can see this on part 2. All I did was printed out some bows on some sticker paper, cut it to size, and then I added some washi tape underneath, and then I added the little boxes, and then added the monthly headers on top from Josephinebowdesigns, and then all the foiled elements are from Littlebloompaperie. And again, I've just gone over and I've just, you know, made it unique in its own way. And then you've just seen me lay down the stickers, the washi tape for the index page, and then I've since gone back on and I've actually added a little bit more. So what you would have seen is me adding the washi underneath, which is from Josephinebowdesigns, and then these little stickers are from Harrietwrightdesigns. They're in like a functional bundle pack, and I had some left over, and I thought, rather than have something that's going to cover the entire section, this is just perfect for me, because I just added it in the middle. I don't actually need the numbers underneath, and when you're looking from far you can't really tell anyway. And then the monthly scripts are from Littlebloompaperie, and then I just used some foiled elements, and as far as I'm aware, these are all from Littlebloompaperie. And again, I just added the pink just to give it that kind of cohesive feel, so that when you turn over the pages, they're all together. I have been on the hunt to look for something to cover these items up, but I haven't been able to find anything that's A, printable, or B, that's in the UK. So I've still got, you know, another month or so before I'll be really sticking myself into this planner anyway. We are now on the 1st of November, so fingers crossed that by the time I start in this actual planner, what it'll mean is that I'll have covered these or been able to find some stickers to be able to cover them. I mean, I could leave them like that, but I do like to cover them. And then again you turn over to the next page, and again it's the exact same as the previous page for the remainder half of the month. And then of course you go on to the monthly section here, which I haven't decorated yet because we've got another couple of weeks to go. And then what we'll do is we'll just flip to the end and I'll show you what I've put on the back. So the same vellum bows that I put at the front, I've put at the back. I've added some of the similar foil decoration, and I've added some of the little foiled elements here, just so again it's cohesive. I didn't want to add another pocket on here because I've decided now that I definitely will be using the actual cover for this planner, so I've got plenty of storage. And then we're going to turn it back to the front again and just share with you. Of course I've got little storage here as well, and I'm just going to leave it like that. I think of course when I have completed using this planner, I will remove this cover and probably use it for something else, or I can leave the cover as is. So what we're going to do is we are going to show you the tabs now. These tabs are from Stick with Kate, and it's for the entire month. And at first I thought maybe they're not going to fit. You can just see here how I've laid them down. At first I thought maybe they're not going to, and then I started off actually from January, worked my way down to December, and I think they look absolutely beautiful. I love the very subtle colour of them. I was going to cover in these sections here, but then I thought, hang on a minute, majority of the time I use stickers anyway, and my plan for this is to sit down and be able to just use my sticker kits that I've had left over from last year, and maybe when I purchase new ones. So most of the time this will probably get covered in anyway, so I thought best to have it here and not worry too much about these sections because they're on every single page anyway. And I do like the fact that they go down the entirety of the notebook. I would have loved to have been able to have actually some tabs that said like monthly or note sections or things like that. So I am on the lookout to have something that I can put over the top here. So if you do have any recommendations, please do let me know. So that's all we have done for the 2025 setup of my Hobonichi Techo 2025 cousin. I really love how it turned out. I'm so pleased that I actually sat down and decided that I would wait and kind of think out of the box. Now I wanted it to be unique, and I think it is very, very unique. And of course you could do your own similar versions to this. You could go ahead and print out the vellum, or you could purchase the vellum from Josephinebowdesigns, and you could do a very similar setup to me. You can purchase the tabs as well, and again with the pockets you could find shops that sell, you know, whatever colour that matches you. You know, you could go for a purple or for a green or something like that. Like again, you could really much set up this, you know, do this exact setup yourselves. I mean, you might not get the exact same stickers here, but definitely something similar in your own version. And of course this is inspiration. Again, you can buy the sticker paper from Josephinebowdesigns. These are also from Josephinebowdesigns. And again, if you don't have pink foil, you could just have, you could go gold, you could go silver, you could go holographic, and again make this entire setup in your own version. If you do decide to use any of this inspiration in your own planners, please do tag me, either over, leave me a comment in the comment box below over on YouTube, or you can tag me on any of my social media accounts. I will really, really appreciate it. And also if you have any suggestions for the index page and what you're actually tracking or what you've done previously in the years, because again I'm not quite sure. I am going to be sitting down, now that I've actually got all my planners together, I will be sitting down to decide what I'm going to use a what planner for. I have a good idea about this one. I think it's going to be my everyday use, but also like a journal / memory planner. I'm going to thinking about maybe using the daily pages here as a way to have as time blocking, because I think that it'd be very important for me to be able to have a better routine, only because you've got your whole 24 hours here, which is brilliant, because usually most notebooks don't have that. So I want to be able to maybe block out times to see, when I look back, to see how actually productive I can be, or again, like see when the bad days are and see when I'm in more pain. Like when you look back, is just something to be able to track. And then the daily pages, I want to be able to have a space where I can journal, maybe write down like the basic to-dos for that day, etc, etc. So again, lots of options available, but I will be sitting down and doing a 2025 planner chat with me in the next coming days. So yeah, if you do have any suggestions, please do let me know. I am excited about getting stuck into this planner now. I'm really looking forward to 2025, but also looking forward to being in a Hobonichi. I have researched so many videos. I have researched on TikTok, I've researched on Instagram, I've researched on Facebook, I've joined a few different Facebook groups as well. Now, if you'd like to join my Facebook, we don't have to have a specific group in terms of planning, but if you'd like to, I'm more than happy to set up a group. Maybe I'll do that in the next video, and I'll share the details for you, and then we can talk about any planner. It doesn't have to be Hobonichi, it could be any planner. That'd be something to look forward to for 2025 for sure. So I hope you've enjoyed this setup, and I hope you've enjoyed all of the video. Thank you so much for all the love you've been sharing on all my videos. I really appreciate it. I've been really enjoying, making the videos as well. For some reason, I took a few months out of the beginning of the year, and now that I'm getting stuck back into it, it's been a lot of fun. It's helping me stay really motivated and really productive. That's all we've got time for today. If you're not already following me over on social media, please do. You can follow me over on TikTok, Facebook, Threads app, and Instagram at Mycreativechroniclife, and you can also follow me over on BookTok at MCCL BookTok. That's all we've got time for today. Until next time, bye bye.
Thank you.